right, so first thing I'm going to do is just kind of, it's a small space. So I just want to prop up the tanks on a couple cinder blocks just to, allow the gravity of the water to get into the pump. So I'm just going to lay down a mat, stack some cinder blocks, and then we'll figure out the plumbing as well. So I did a dry fit, and I'll just kind of show you what I did. But we'll start with that initially and see if we can get a good little area here. It's still tight in this area that we'll have to work with, but hopefully that'll get it going. All right. So all right. Yeah, it looks like I got pretty much the plumbing figured out, at least the dry setup here. So pretty straightforward. The RO system, drop water into here. I've got some ball valves here, just depending on which one is full, which one is not. It'll just run through into the Milwaukee pump, and then the pump will drive the water. And I've got a couple options here. This will be for if I just want to fill a bucket, and then this will connect. So you can connect this tube here and just do a simple bucket change, or just drop that in a bucket, and then this will go into here, and then that'll basically run my run the pipe to the tanks. So yep, that pretty much squared away, I think. And then so the next step is basically to cement everything, all the PVC, get it all watertight, and then ultimately test this whole thing. And hopefully it works out. So stay tuned. All right. So I did run into a little leak in the second one when I was testing. The first one looks good, at least the initial connections. The second one has a little bit of a leak. I went ahead and put some silicone around it just to make sure that it's nice and watertight. But I'll continue with the plumbing, get everything cemented down, and then do a full test after that. All right. So first thing I want to do is I'm gonna go ahead and just fill that and test it from these tanks to the pump, and then make sure that this goes. So I'm just gonna open up this valve. Well, actually, let's open up these valves first, or at least this one, because it's leaking. So that's open. And then I'll go ahead and open this one as well. Alright, that's open. And then now let's open up this valve. And there's water. Everything here doesn't look like it's leaking, so we're good. The pump's not even on. I think it's just the gravity or the pressure from all the water in here that's going into there, which is a good thing. I mean, I don't have to turn on the pump when I'm filling a bucket. So let's go ahead and turn this off real quick and get our hose. So here's our big hose. Thinking maybe I should have done a 1/2-inch hose. This 3/4 inch is pretty hard to to maneuver, but it's okay because just depending on the pressure, we might need the threaded hose. But basically, this is going to go in here. I'm going to go ahead and just tighten this up. And then this hose will go into the tanks, this side. I've got this set up with a Python hook, pretty straightforward. I'm going to go ahead and just head that direction, and I can turn the camera. So I'm going to be filling up the plant tanks out that direction. So just to know, one of the things that I do have to do is I have to use my phone to turn on the pump. So just be right back. I'll get that turned on. Open up the valve, and then we'll get water into the tanks. All right. So you can see I've got water going into the tanks. And look, so far so good, no leaks. So it looks like we got our RO system, storage, water, generation. So all the tanks are really going to be kept really clean, and that's one of the focus that I wanted to make sure with this Aquascaping specialty store is that everything you get here is well taken care of as far as exactly how you would take care of the plants, the fish and shrimp at your home. So cool. So check out the next episode, and thanks for joining today.